I've spent 3 decades taking down bad guys the guardian angel way. We're regular people, no weapons, no special powers or privileges. We're volunteers dedicated to taking back our cities. We're the eyes and ears of the police, using the right that every citizen has to detain and arrest. Our history is littered with blood and acts of retaliation, but in numbers, there's strength. We stomp out threats that terrorize communities and stop crime dead in its tracks. My name is SLIWA, and we are the Guardian Angels. And it all starts with a call.
Hello, my name is Charmaine. I live in Stanley, Holmes Village in Lansing, New Jersey. They're doing drugs in the back of the house. They're shooting, and it's really scary. Sometimes I go in the closet and I pray and hope they just go away. And I hope you guys could help.
So look, you got an assignment. Assignment is simple. You got to get some intel. You got to do some recon. We got to source out what's going on in Stanley Village, because we got to make up our minds if we're going to be able to help these people help themselves. Part 1 of this mission, it's a small area. So the drugs are coming in from the outside. You got to find out where the drugs are coming from. This way we can take down the guys at the source. Number 2, we got to recruit the local yokels, put them through the training, and get them to think GA style. Act, eat, sleep, patrol, because as you know, that's the only way they're going to get relief in Stanley Village. But first and foremost, we got to work with the cops. If something goes down, you exercise the right that you and any other citizen has to physically detain that suspect until the police arrive. And I expect regular updates. So, Justin, you're the new Jack. Let me tell you, everybody in this room had to earn their code name. You better be prepared to train hard. This is a chance for you to literally earn your stripes. The other thing is, but I'm asking Jaguar to come up from New Orleans.
I hear, from Curtis and from the other guys that Jaguar's a legend.
Let's go. There's no watching, there's just training.
Jaguar, from what I understand, he's pretty hardcore.
Hey, calm down now, or I'll put you on your ass. You understand me?
All right.
He's been into the belly of the beast, and he's always brought his guys back with him safe.
What is your job? You're stepping out of your job.
I haven't rocked and shocked with him, but he comes down to Atlantic City, I got his back.
It's time to man up. Let's get out, let's do it. The Guardian Angels are not vigilantes. On our dime and our time, we're extensively trained to enforce the laws. Number 1, you train to be a visual deterrent. Number 2, if a crime is taking place, you exercise your right to make a citizen's arrest. Most Guardian Angels are volunteers. We don't have access to them 24/7. When you got a serious mission, you need somebody who's going to be embedded morning, noon, and night. That man for this mission is Jaguar.
My code name is Jaguar. I'm a 24/7 Guardian Angel, which means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. I'm the guy that Curtis calls when it's time to put boots on the ground somewhere. I'm the tip of the Guardian Angel sword. I'm a survivor. I've been shot 6 times. I've been stabbed I don't know how many times. The reason I do this is I had the worst possible childhood. My stepdad loved to come home, get drunk, and just beat the crap out of me. There was never anyone there to protect me. I want to be that person, protecting the weak and the forgotten. We were on our way over to meet Charmaine and her family, the little girl that called the hotline that put this all in roll.
Let's say hello.
Does Miss Charmaine live here?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, Charmaine? My name's Unique. I'm with the Guardian Angels.
Parents home?
Yes, come in. They were here.
Hey, how you doing? Can you tell us what's going on?
A lot of drug dealing, people sitting in front of other people's doors. They shoot in the morning, I get really scared because one of them bullets could just fly through the windows. I mean, you know, I'm sitting there going to sleep.
It's dangerous. You know, it's uncomfortable. You know, you should be able to go to bed at night and sleep in peace without hearing gunshots going off. My greatest fear right now for Charmaine is that a bullet flies through that window and she not get a chance to live this life that God has planned for her.
I've seen that white car pass like 3 or 4 times now.
This is the closet I go hide in. Sometimes I feel really scared.
One thing I hope, we can keep you safe at night. You don't have to run in that closet anymore.
When we got the SOS call, I had no idea how bad this was. Charmaine's life is in danger. She could get shot tonight. She could get shot at any point.
That car has driven past about 5 times, and you keep slowing down. People opened the door, but nobody came outside. They saw us and went back in, so it's probably a drug house.
It's good that we're here, actually make some kind of change. So I can't imagine what it's like to go to sleep and be that scared every night.
I'm about to go over and talk to my guys and send them on a recon mission through the projects. Charmaine and her family are terrified. So we're going door to door, get a little bit of information about the neighborhood, what the problems are, what the crime is like, how we can help her and her family and the whole community, really. There are over 400 units at this property. One of those 400 doors could be a piece of information that leads us to the dope dealers. It could be that piece of information that we're able to pass on to the police to prevent another murder. The police don't have the time, the resources, or the manpower to be out here. We do.
And what we're going to be doing here tonight is knocking on the doors.
Information is key.
We need information. That's very important. We can't stop the problem if we don't know where it's coming from.
This is a drug neighborhood. We're not bulletproof. We're not Supermen, so keep your wits about you.
All right, let's do it.
When we're knocking the door, we really don't know what we're going to find. Somebody could come at you with a gun, a knife. They could try to hurt you. Hi, Guardian Angels. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm with the Guardian Angels. We wanted to know if you wouldn't mind talking to us.
I'm all right.
Oh, look. Hey, you guys want to see something? Come here. See that right there? Drugs. Dealers normally, when they package drugs, they use a distinct marking. This green baggie that we found is probably the color of choice of Stanley.
What are they doing here?
I'm not trying to be no snitch or nothing like that.
No, you're not going to be
but
that.
If y'all out here, you can see what's going on.
The residents here are scared, but if we can get 1 or 2 of them just to tell us where the drugs are coming from, we can actually help.
I'm telling you, the people out here are definitely afraid. They won't tell the police nothing.
Hey, what's up, Chief? Basically, we're trying to find out where all the happenings are coming from. You know, the drugs coming into this area. Kensington.
What you've got is a bunch of good people who are basically being held hostage by a few, troublemakers, a few bad seeds, and that's really, what needs to be combated.
It seems like on every corner there's somebody hanging out, either selling drugs, there could be weapons here. We don't really know what to expect. Angels!
Get some angels around back.
Cover.
Let's get a perimeter over here.
So we've got 2 people holed up in a house down here. They got the door barricaded. Police are here on scene. K-9's with them. They're emptying everything they got right now. They're snatching.
The police got the front covered. My guys, the Guardian Angels, have the back covered. We're here to support the police 100%.
As soon as someone come out, no hesitation. We're bringing them down right away.